This broadcast is proudly brought to you by the following partners: Nesuto Apartments, SportsLink Travel, and it's powered by Sportscast Australia.
Unleashes another shot. How did that go in? How did that go in?
Well, welcome along to the Macquarie Ice Rink in Sydney at the Sydney Sirens legend, Sarah Doramache, with the ceremonial puck drop. I am Gordon Goodenough, and I'm joined by Andrew McDougall as we just pause for the anthem. Yes, welcome to the Macquarie Ice Rink for this clash between the Adelaide Rush and the Sydney Sirens. The Adelaide Rush won the last two contests between the two teams in Adelaide. Sydney will be looking to get the first win of the season on the board for the team and get some revenge for those two losses. What are you looking forward to in this game, Andrew?
Good afternoon, Gordon. This is going to be a really interesting contest. The second place Adelaide Rush against a winless Sydney Sirens. The Sirens will be happy to get back on home ice. They performed pretty well in Adelaide, unlucky not to pick up a win or split a series there. So it should be an interesting game today.
And both teams featuring a new import for each squad. Kate Leavitt for the Sydney Sirens will debut in the AWIHL as a forward, and for the Adelaide Rush, Sierra Moroniuk has reached Adelaide in Australia, touched down in the country, I believe just a couple of days ago, in fact. So welcome to Australia, Sierra Moroniuk, and she will debut on the forward lines as well. Who are some players to look out for on the Sydney Sirens roster this season, Andrew?
Oh, the Sydney Sirens are obviously rebuilding. They've got a lot of young talent, and one of those young players is Hannah Cryan. As we spoke to Gabriel Blado during the week, hasn't got the points on the board this season, but at the moment, but they believe the points will come if she keeps working hard and doing all the little things.
As Kate Tahima wins the face-off draw against Ebony Brunt, and it's Maya Tupper, smooth skating defender in her own zone, as Adelaide tries to break out, but prevented at the blue line temporarily. Through the neutral zone, Aris will chase after that puck. Shoots, shot on, good position by Lakari, just to deny that opportunity. Another shot is blocked just at the half wall here. And Sydney will now have a chance to clear the zone through Newmark. Pass just gets ahead of Cryan. And Adelaide are able to take possession back again in their own zone. Sydney, good work in behind the net just to win that puck back. And Cryan happy just to dump the puck in. It's a long shift for that line. Tash Ferrier's attempt to advance the puck was temporarily thwarted. And now Sydney again will have to chase after it in their own zone to regroup. Adelaide does a good job of forcing Sydney back into their own zone to regroup. A few fans calling for a penalty there. None is forthcoming from the officials. Game starting off a bit more slowly than the previous contests that we've been used to between these two teams, Andrew. Just testing each other out on the larger ice surface here at Macquarie. And Adelaide will need their players to clear the zone before dumping it in, and the puck goes out of play, and we'll have a whistle in the neutral zone.
That was always going to be one of the differences with this series coming back to Sydney, just the larger ice surface compared to Adelaide. Maybe a little bit of a sort of filling out period here, Gordon, to begin the contest.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how Adelaide's chip and chase game adapts to the larger ice surface as the Sirens get the puck into the zone. Tupper there just gets it out along the half wall, and now the breakout pass, AWIHL chasing that down. This line has been so good for the Adelaide Rush. Kate Tahima, Caitlin Moltaner, and Natalie AWIHL. AWIHL in the corner. Chant of "Let's Go Sirens" ring out in the audience. And here comes Sydney on the attack. Just dumped the puck in. Just lost a tire there. Calabria. And picks herself back up as the puck comes out in front, but not too dangerous. Adelaide are able to have time and space to clear. Nice pass to AWIHL in the neutral zone. AWIHL coming through. Just dumps the puck in on net. Lakari, good position again. Pad save into the corner. Not giving up rebounds into a high position. And that is a great little steal there. I believe that's Wise. And now it's Cebulski from her knees. Tries to get the puck up forward, but that's blocked by the Sirens. And Adelaide will reset. I beg your pardon, I believe that's number 34, Sierra Moroniuk, who is making her debut, as mentioned, as an import for the Rush. It looks like we'll have another face-off. Will the penalty door open? No, it will not. So just another neutral zone face-off here. And we'll have another face-off attempt. Ebony Brunt against Madeline Langevin. Langevin wins it forward, and I believe that's Amber Bedell that just dumps the puck up high into the attacking zone. Digging at the puck, Langevin, but Lakari covers it up nicely.
Nice stop by Lakari. You sort of don't know where the puck can be in those situations. A lot of sticks going everywhere, bodies in front. One of the things the Sirens will be looking to do today is to limit the Adelaide Rush's defenders getting into that, taking the blue line into the offensive zone. They want to try and stand them up.
Callum Bokus has some trouble, is able to get the puck up to AWIHL. AWIHL's centering pass doesn't come off. The Rush will need to exit the zone. Sydney's been quite aggressive here in the neutral zone, not giving Adelaide the space needed to advance. And dumps the puck in. Here comes Bikini after it on the forward check. AWIHL takes possession for Adelaide. AWIHL, her pass. Oh, it's Tahima who's able to gain possession. Looked like the Sirens would be able to gain possession, but Tahima picked it off. Now the Sirens again into the neutral zone. Just dumps the puck in on Archie Smith. Smith is able to deflect that into the corner. Venus with a nice little reverse to Ferrier. Ferrier pushes it up the ice, and icing is waved off. And Moroniuk. Moroniuk with the puck now. Taking a bit of escape, but the puck is stolen. Sydney just happy to chip it into the offensive zone. And Adelaide will regroup. Ferrier. Pass goes all the way down the other end. Icing is waved off. Cebulski now battling for it in the corner. Puck comes out to Cryan. Cryan tries to rim that puck around, but it stops short on the boards. And now Sydney still in their own end, but with possession. Now puck comes around the boards to Newmark. And finally, the puck is out, but Cryan just overskated that puck temporarily. Second opportunity, managed to get it further up in neutral ice, but Adelaide have possession. But Adelaide's changing lines, so nothing will come of that opportunity. And we have a whistle.
Moroniuk is a player that Adelaide Rush are really excited about arriving to the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League, Gordon. Someone that they think they can slot in a few different positions. But speaking to head coach Joey McDougall during the week, they're not got any expectations on her at the moment. A long 36-hour flight, which is very, very understandable.
Yeah, I believe just arrived on Thursday, so 2 days later you're playing your first AWIHL contest. So it may take a little bit of time for Moroniuk to get the legs back, but it's good to see her, and it'll be interesting to see how she performs in this contest. As the draw is won by the Sirens. The Sirens have a power play. So big opportunity early here for Sydney. Sydney definitely have some weapons, and here's a big one. Sarah Edney on the power play just chases that puck in behind. Now it's along the half wall. Puck comes up to Cryan, but picked off there by the Rush and cleared. And Sydney will have to reset. It's an excellent aggressive forecheck by Tash Ferrier. There, just force the Sirens to regroup as Callum Bokus tries to rim that puck around to Ayris. Doesn't get to her. There's a battle along the boards now. And Sirens will win that puck battle. It's Edney. Edney just back and behind the net. Centering feed. Doesn't get through. And Arps with a shot from distance that just goes wide. Good pressure from Sydney. And there'll be a whistle as the puck goes over the boards.
Really great chance there for the Sirens. Newmark down low, just holding onto the puck and then feeding it to the top. And Arps is just sort of sliding in at the back door. Couldn't beat Smith though.
Smith is a tough goaltender to beat, as Venus now, after the draw is won, just dumps that one around the boards. But Sydney, good work along the boards to win that puck. Shot on, but Smith saves. Another opportunity from behind the net. Thought it left the zone, but well kept in. I think that was Gabby Arps who kept that in. Puck's in the corner. Good work by Bikini. Puck comes out in front, and Bikini's shot saved by Smith. And there's some extracurricular activity as Vanny standing up for her goaltender.
Yeah, just letting the Sirens know that they're not going to let their goaltender get pushed around. That penalty kill there, I was very impressed with Alana Holub, just putting the body on the line, diving across the ice to stop a pass.
Face-off is won here. This is a twilight of the power play for Sydney. Puck comes across, but the shot attempt is blocked by Ferrier. Good stick work. And now it's Newmark in the corner. Centering feed. Doesn't get through to Bikini. Now it's Brunt. And the penalty has been killed, but Sydney's still applying pressure. Puck in the corner now. Comes out in front. Shot attempt. And there'll be another penalty here. A back-to-back power plays for the Sydney Sirens. Delayed penalty call. And Tahima touches the puck up. And we'll get the call from the ref.
I think it was a hooking call. Archie Smith coming up big for the rush there. Sarah Edney down low, fanned on the initial shot, and then Lucy York was able to get a shot on goal, just a right pad save by Archie Smith.
So great opportunity here. Some tired bodies on the other side for the rush. Good opportunity for the Sirens to get a go-ahead goal. And here's Newmark in the corner. That's some great work by Aris just to steal the puck and relieve the pressure down the other end. Good forecheck by Moltmanner. And Aris, the net was temporarily open there. Aris, another shot on. There's another delayed penalty that's going to be called against the Sirens in all the kerfuffle, and we will have some 4-on-4 hockey.
Ella Lakari coming up with 2 or 3 saves in that sequence there. One where we have a look on the replay, just diving across here, and then just a big frame back to the puck, was able to sort of swivel around and block the shot.
I believe that Moltmanner has gone to the box, so maybe they've called goaltender interference on that one. Didn't see the call from the ref, but it's a 5-on-3 power play early on here for the Sirens. Yes, and it is indeed, as we hear the in-rink announcer call, it's an interference call. So that might have been why Lakari was so far out of the net, as Venus is able to clear the puck. A vital clear for the rush here, down 2 skaters. Tahima still heavy on the forecheck, and Sydney are able to clear the zone. And they gain the offensive zone, able to set up now. Edney is in front, little tap, just goes wide of Smith. Battling behind the net now. This is precious seconds draining off the clock. And the puck exits the zone. Newmark now. Oh, stolen! Stolen, I believe that's Langevin in alone! Saved by Lakari. And here's Tupper. Tupper in the corner. Back to Langevin. Sydney are able to steal here. Puck just goes a little bit ahead of the Sirens player. And they will need to clear the zone. And the Rush are able to get it out. Adelaide steal the puck again. Here's Maya Tupper. Tupper going for a skate. Justin behind the net. Sydney are able to recollect the puck. You can hear head coach Gabriel Blato calling for the team to send the puck down deep to take advantage of the extra player. This is good work by Adelaide. Sydney now through neutral ice. He'll try to reset. Good save by Smith. That didn't miss by much. Sydney steal the puck back. Battle along the half wall now. And Tash Ferrier is able to gain possession and switches sides. Here's Jamie Lunn. Lunn, power move, shot, score! And it's a goal by Jamie Lunn. What a snipe.
Terrific goal, and we questioned whether or not the Rush would have the same game plan heading to this bigger ice at Sydney, but they were strong on the forecheck. See Jamie Lunn here, protected the puck coming from the right-hand side. Goes across, bar down. Adelaide Rush, 1-0 up.
I don't know if there's a goaltender in the league that would have had a chance on that shot. Just a perfectly placed top shot, bar down and into the net. Congratulations, Jamie Lunn. And suddenly Sydney, after having all the offensive opportunities on 3 power plays, it's Adelaide Rush who have the first the opening goal. Sydney now from their own zone. Newmark tries to get it out. It's kept in by Adelaide. Good pressure by the rush. Pollard. That pass has just tipped it back into the offensive zone by Newmark. But Tupper will skate it back out. Such a good skater, Tupper. In behind the net, just assessing her options, taking her time. Just got, goes for the pass in the crease, but that's picked off. Well picked off by the Sirens. And shot on is deflected up high. That was a good little skate by Sam Winder, who's one of the Sirens imports this season. Puck just goes into the corner. The two number 14s, Bikini and Langevin, battle after it, and Bikini's the one that wins it. And now here's Bikini. Her shot is blocked by Tupper. Here's Multhaner after it in the corner. Tries to get it out, but it's stopped. And Tupper again. Just a little bump pass off the boards. That hits the lines person. So that'll stay in the zone. Fortunate little bounce for Sydney. Now Sydney have possession. Shot attempt is blocked. Another attempt just goes wide in front. No one there to tap it home. And the puck comes clear. Sydney now dumps the puck in and chases after it. Good little spin to evade Sarah Edney on the forecheck. And now it's Venning. Venning bringing the puck into the zone. That's stolen by the Sirens. Back into neutral ice. And Adelaide, Sydney gains the zone again here. Not a lot of options. Comes back up high to the blue line, but tipped out of the zone. And Sydney will have to reset yet again. Shot on, just goes wide of Smith. Adelaide can't get it out of the zone. This is good pressure from Sydney. It's a good battle here along the boards. Adelaide finally get possession, get it out. They'll need to change. Some tired legs on the ice here. And we have a whistle. We haven't had many of them so far this game, Andrew.
No, it's been pretty free flowing. That last play, just seen a little bit of a glimpse into Leave It. Just a nice little snipe there. Archie Smith up to the task though. Looks like Leave It's got a good release.
And Tash Ferrier is heading to the box for an infraction. So we have another Sydney Siren power play. This will be their fourth opportunity on the power play. Shot from distance is blocked. Good block by the rush defense. Not allowing the shot from Cryan. A holding penalty there against Tash Ferrier. Puck is cleared back into neutral ice. Brunt. Puck comes back into the Adelaide zone. Lucy York tried to pass, but the player wasn't there. And Adelaide is able to clear all the way down the ice to Lakari. Edney. Just through neutral ice to Newmark. And Sydney are able to set up now. Here's Edney, the ever dangerous Edney. Shot just goes wide. Cryan keeps the puck in. Puck in the corner now. Shot on goal by Newmark. And that's saved and covered up by Archie Smith.
Smith has looked really solid. As you come to expect, you need to get bodies in front of Smith to give yourselves a chance. If Smith has clear runway, she's going to stop most of the attempts on goal.
Yes, Gabriel Blado mentioned the importance of taking away the eyes of the goaltender, getting some traffic in front. It may not be a pretty goal, but just to be able to get a puck in from in close. As Kirsty Venus has the puck in the corner, just chips that up along the boards, but doesn't get it out. It's kept in there at the blue line. Bit of a battle here along the boards. Precious seconds ticking off of this power play. The Sydney fans want another power play called. None is forthcoming as Pekini's shot is patted away to the corner by Smith. In behind the net now, and no Sirens player is there, and the Rush are able to clear that pass. Ooh. Looked like Lily Roberts lost an edge. Might have been assisted down there. No penalty called. And the Rush will dump the puck down the other end. And Sydney is going to be called for an icing. So they'll need to keep the same players on the ice. The Rush back to full strength will have the option to put some fresh skaters out there. Loading up this right side, the Rush. Tahima scrambles that draw, fires a shot on Lakari. Lakari had to be sharp to stop that attempt. As Holub now regroups. Puck is stolen in the neutral zone by Sydney. And that pass by Sydney goes straight to Aris. And Adelaide are able to clear the puck out down the other end. Malthana will chase after it. Langevin just cuts off that clearance attempt. Battles now in the corner. Gets control. Good work by Langevin. Aris in behind the net. Drags it out. And here's Venning. Venning with a shot from distance that goes wide. And Sydney are able to recollect the puck. Here's Moon. Moon after it in defense. Having some problems clearing the zone here is Adelaide now with possession in the offensive zone in a good position. Puck is out in front in the middle. If Sydney can break it out quickly, they may have a numerical advantage, but Adelaide are able to regain possession, and Venning calms things down. Puck is chipped back in. Here comes Cebulski chasing after it, pressuring. But Sydney are able to break the puck out. Excellent work there by Winder. And Rush finally clear it out. And here's Cebulski. Cebulski, shot from distance that's saved by Lakari. And we're going to have a penalty here. It may be the first power play of the game for the Adelaide Rush.
Penalty on the Sirens, called for tripping. I don't think the Sirens supporters will be too pleased with that. That previous play, though, by Sam Winder, that's something that the Sirens need a little bit more of. Just pushing up, use your speed, take the blue line, get into the offensive zone, and just have the Rush defenders on the back foot and generate some chances.
Draw scrambled and won by the Rush as they'll set up on the power play. Puck's in the corner. Now along the half wall. Back up to the blue line. Bit of an adventurous pass that's kept in nicely by Adelaide. And the puck is covered up by Lakari, and finally a whistle.
Great work by Lakari again. And you've seen on that play, Tori Cebulski, one of the rising stars of the competition, just hovering around the blue paint, just being a nuisance, getting into those areas.
Maronia quins the draw back to Diana Glass. Diana Glass is just playing on that right T spot. Puck comes back out into the middle. Back to Glass. Back into the corner, back to Glass. In behind the net now, and we have a whistle. Looks like we'll have a neutral zone face-off here. The Adelaide Rush still on the power play. Linesperson just waving the players back. And Sydney are able to clear down the other end. And that is the end of the first period. Just a note that there will be no ice cut in between the first and second period. We'll just have a 2-minute break. But very briefly, Andrew, what did you see in that first 20 minutes of play?
Well, very impressed with the Adelaide Rush forechecking. We did speak about it. We wondered if they'd have that sort of aggressive forecheck coming onto the bigger ice here. But they've continued on that strong forecheck from their home series against the Sirens and on their home ice. So they're very strong on the forecheck. I think the Sirens had a lot of chances, actually. They could have got one on the board themselves. They're generating enough. I think they need to be more aggressive through the neutral zone, take that blue line, and generate some high danger shots.
So we'll be back in just a minute. You've been watching AWIHL TV, powered by Sportscast Australia. And welcome back to the Macquarie Ice Rink as play gets underway. Face-off won by the Rush. Rush get it out of the zone. And now on the attack, here's Tahima. Tahima back to Molteno. Molteno back up to Aris. Still on this power play here. Aris with a slap shot. Paddled aside by Lakari. Good save by Lakari. Puck comes back out front for Molteno. Molteno with a shot. That's denied by Lakari. And Sydney, a chance to clear there, just stymied. But eventually comes free. Lucy York on the second attempt. Able to get it out for the Sirens. But the Rush back in on the attack, looking to build this lead. Good touch pass by Aris. Comes out front, Tupper. Shot goes wide. Here's Langevin. Just a few seconds left on this power play. Here's Aris with a shot. That doesn't trouble Lakari, but the rebound does. Now there's Glass. Glass's pass doesn't get through. And the Sirens are able to cycle it back around. But Tupper picks off the attempt. For the Sirens. Back to full strength. Are finally able to get it out of the zone. Big relief for Sydney there. Couple of good chances for the Rush. As Diana Glass wearing Candice Mitchell's jersey in this game. So don't let the nameplate fool you. We have confirmation that is Diana Glass. Langevin chases down that puck in the corner. Comes out to Venus. Venus tries to get the puck towards goal, but that's blocked. Venus again now. Pass was picked off there, I think, by Pekini. Good work by Pekini in the neutral zone. The puck comes around to Newmark. But Adelaide steal, and it's Moroniuk. Here's Sierra Moroniuk. Back to Cebulski. Cebulski centering pass. Gets through, and Moroniuk has his shot. Golden opportunity there. Can't get past Lakari. Good position there by Lakari. And Sydney. Sydney break out with an attack. Nicely kept in there by Newmark. Nice little use of the body, but the puck is eventually cleared by the Rush. And it's back into the offensive zone. Pickering chasing after it on the forecheck. And now it's Moon that keeps the puck in. Good work by Moon. Shot on goal, just misses. You can hear the crowd. That didn't miss by much. Great work by the veteran defender. Now Adelaide. Back the other way, it's Cebulski. Cebulski knocked down. Benning will have to be careful. Needs some support here. Calabria, shot from distance, is blocked by Smith. And Tahima is able to stop the rebound from being converted on. And now Adelaide, a little mini break here. Shot saved by Lakari. Are you serious?
Unbelievable save. The pass, the stretch pass. Tupper breaks free. Lakari with the left-handed glove save. That is highlight reel stuff.
And you can see the smile from Maya Tupper. She just, there's nothing else you can do but laugh. That's an early contender for save of the season, Andrew.
That's Vesna caliber goaltending.
Sydney now. That's a nice little pass in the middle. It sets up an opportunity for Pekini. Just goes wide. Pass comes out in front. Sirens trying to get to it. Back into the corner for Pekini. Pekini centers it. Just goes past Edney. And the Rush. Rush now struggling to clear the zone. Pekini has had quite a shift so far. Puck goes into the corner. Here's Payne. And puck finally exits the zone all the way down the under end of the ice for an icing call.
Julia Pekini, as we've come to expect, the work rate, just shift after shift there. There was a nice little backhand pass into the offensive zone to set up an opportunity. They're starting to build now. We've seen Fiona Moon step up into the attacking play earlier with a shot. Lakari with the glove save. The Sirens look like they're going.
Russia able to win that draw, but the Sirens, good steal! And a shot attempt deflected wide. Battle now in behind the net, and Smith just covers up that puck.
Just bashing away at the pads of Smith. Stephanie Newmark couldn't find a way through, but they're pressing the Sirens. Look like they've got their game going.
I've just received a correction from Candice Mitchell that the number 49 jersey does not belong to her, but another Mitchell who was previously on the team. And Adelaide nearly have another breakaway opportunity there. That was Ferrier who had the wheels. Just button hooked and found some support. As Ferrier gets it back now along the half wall. Cycles it back down low. Here's Moroniuk. This line of Moroniuk, Ferrier, and Cebulski has looked very impressive. Venus just finds the puck in her skates and gets it into the corner. Still on the cycle. Good use of the body by Moroniuk. Puck comes out to Cebulski. Cebulski now trying to find some room. That stopped. There's lots of sticks there from Sydney, and Lakari has seen enough and covers up the puck.
Russia doing a good job of just trapping the puck in their offensive zone, setting up well along the blue line. We've seen it there as well, just along the boards. The puck was able to squirt out to Cebulski, who had a shot on goal.
Sydney now in behind their own net, trying to get the puck free. Battle is won by the Russian. Tupper gets the puck onto the net. That just hit the side of the goal. Didn't miss by much. And now Tupper. Tupper, shot from distance. Looking for a deflection from Tahima. Doesn't get it. But Tahima centers the pass. There's no one there. Back up high to the blue line. And here's Glass. Glass with it deep in the zone. Tahima fans on the shot. She'll get another chance in the corner. Cycles it around. Here's Glass. Sydney desperately looking to clear it. Tupper keeps that puck in. Here's Glass in behind the net. Shot for Tupper. Saved! And it's a goal! I think that was Maya Tupper that may have got the last little poke at it. And finally, Tupper has scored on Lakari.
Just sustained pressure from the rush. We have a look here. Tupper, the backhand. I think it might have gone 5-hole on Lakari. But you could hear the Sydney bench calling out for players to drop into the middle. Tupper was hovering around. Because the Rush held the puck into their offensive zone for so long, the Sirens couldn't get a change. A lot of tired legs out there.
One draw by the Sirens. Bikini tries to get that puck in. Stopped there by Venus. That's, I believe that's Tupper's second goal of the season so far for the defender. Pass across. Doesn't meet its target. And the Rush again. Heading the other way, here's Aris. Aris has Malthaner in front of the net. Tries to get the puck. Malthaner poking away at it. That's kept out by Lakari. Puck is kept in there temporarily, but now it's Bikini. Bikini through the neutral zone. Just stick check nicely there in behind by Aris. Back to Bikini. Bikini just dumps the puck in. Here's Venus. Nice little spin just to evade the forecheck. And Adelaide are out. Puck's just dumped there into the Sydney zone. Callum Bokus at the blue line fires. That's blocked. And Sydney just flip it back out into the offensive zone. Bikini after it. Bikini, no other option but to shoot, and it goes past Archie Smith. Nearly crept over the goal line. That would have been an interesting goal.
Just a bit of a nothing play. Edney lifted the puck up and high just to sort of release the pressure. Bikini got onto it, had a shot, nearly trickled through. Bikini's been really impressive.
Face off one by the Rush, and here's Tupper. Adelaide on the breakout. Here's Cebulski. Cebulski going outside, cutting back into the middle, and her attempt is stopped and back out into neutral ice. I believe that may be an icing call, Andrew.
Yeah, I think so. Just seen Tori Cebulski, always looking for that breakout pass, use her speed, try and dangle their hands to get through. Always dangerous.
Face off won by the scramble draw, won by Tahima eventually, and Adelaide are able to clear the zone. Payne is able to get it out of the zone. Good work there. And now shot on. Good save by Smith. It was a juicy rebound, but it comes all the way out of the zone. Puckers, that was a nice little play by Ava Pickering just to block the clearance attempt. Adelaide will need to try again to get out of the zone. Shot fired wide by Sydney. In behind the net now. Bit of a scramble. Sydney had possession, but only temporarily. As Adelaide finally able to clear. And they'll need to come back out of the zone for a delayed offside. Here's Roberts. Roberts has looked very impressive so far this season for the Sydney Sirens. Scored a couple of goals too from the blue line. Puck now in the corner. Good use of the body by Tupper. Gets it around to Glass. Glass through the middle. Langevin to Lund. Jamie Lund scored the first goal of beauty. Back to Glass. Glass cycles it back down low. Langevin isn't able to get to it, and the Sirens have it, but just lost it there. Glass kept it in, and now the Sirens are out. The Sirens, ooh. No penalty call there. The Sirens player appeared to be impeded on a potential scoring opportunity. Adelaide will breathe a sigh of relief as the fans voice their displeasure. Centering pass comes out, opportunity, and that will be a penalty as the Sirens player was dumped onto the ice there. So we'll have a Sydney Sirens power play.
I think Hannah Crying getting dumped onto the ice gives the Sirens a power play opportunity. A bit of an interesting sequence there with a non-call that the Sirens bench were looking for. They get their power play now and see if they can go to work and get some bodies in front of Smith. I think you have to try and get a redirection on Smith.
A redirection, a scramble shot from in tight. It's you need to take away the eyes. As you said earlier, Smith just doesn't look likely to be beaten from deep. So tripping call is the call on the ice. Look for Steph Newmark to win this draw back to Edney, and Edney to come across into the middle as she uses the passing option there. We've seen that play a number of times for the Sirens, and it's worked on the power play where Edney has a variety of options that she can use. Pass comes across. Shot from the point, off the post. Goaltender's best friend. Puck comes out of the zone. Here's Hannah Cryan. Cryan. Good angles from Cryan to gain the zone. Shield button hook. Pass it back to Edney, who fires a shot. And it's a goal from distance. What a blast. That is a beautiful slap shot from Sarah Edney.
Well, we said it last round. When the moment arrives, Captain Sarah Edney steps up. But well done from Hannah Cryan. And we spoke about it earlier, Gordon. With the Sirens, just use a bit of speed, take the blue line, put the rush defenders on the back foot. Nice little drop pass from Cryan, and then an absolutely ripper slap shot from Edney. Gets the Sirens right back in it.
So it's a goal from distance, which is exactly what we predicted, Andrew. Obviously, in our comments. No, but Sarah Edney, what a shot! Has to have one of the hardest shots in the competition. Looks to be only 4 players out on the ice for the Sirens, as the Sirens player comes to join the party, and now we have 5-on-5 hockey. Here's Cebulski in the offensive zone. So goal on the power play cuts this lead to 2-1. It's game on here for the Sirens. Bikini, button hooks. Bikini with it again, has an option in the middle. Shoots on Smith, but that's saved, and the puck is in behind. Another opportunity here, Horvath just gets that puck out front. Delayed penalty call. Sirens will be going to the power play again. Good work by Horvath on this ship.
I think it was boarding on Bikini behind the net, Gordon. Maybe a cross check. Really good opportunity now for the Sirens to level it up here at 2-2. Right face-off dot, Gordon, and you mentioned Newmark winning the face-off back to Edney, and then moving out to the left. We'll see what happens here.
If I predict it, every time it's got to work eventually, right? Face-off is won by the Rush, and here's Tupper. Tupper, good play to relieve that pressure as Ferrier comes in hard after it on the forecheck. Has some support now from Tahima. Tahima seals that puck off along the half wall. Has 3 Sirens players battling with Tahima, and Tahima is not giving an inch. This is fantastic work from Tahima. Puck comes out to Adelaide at the blue line, and that's fired back in deep into the zone. And the Sirens will have to regroup. So nice, good work on the penalty kill there by the Rush. Not making it easy for the Sirens to gain the zone as Smith covers up the puck.
Go give Kate Tahima a tap on the helmet. 3 against 1 along the boards. Just taking away valuable seconds off the Sirens power play. But now the Sirens will set up in their offensive zone.
Well, Kate Tahima is a multi-sport athlete. She is an exceptional rugby player, and she certainly showed her strength there in that battle along the boards. Puck comes out to Edney at the blue line, goes D-to-D. Shot comes from the point, that's blocked. And Adelaide are able to clear the zone yet again. Here comes Aris after it now. Watched by Edney. Aris has Multhano in front. Can't get to Herb. It's taken by Cryan. Cryan gains his own. Good skating by Cryan. Pivots. Shot from distance. That clatters into the boards. And now it's Aris. Aris, tired legs, just dumps the puck in. And the Rush penalty killers will change. Here comes some fresh legs. Amber Bedell leading the forecheck there for the Rush. Puck back into neutral ice. Here's Bedell. Bedell has Venus, uses her. Venus has Bikini coming in quickly. Bedell back to Venus. Shot on and saved by Lakari. Whistle went, and there was still a little bit of interest in jamming at that rebound.
Just see that chance from Venus. Lakari up to the challenge. Little bit of chirping going on out there, Gordon, between these two teams. It's good to see.
Well, we did talk to head coach Gabriel Blado about this on Friday, and because these two teams play each other 4 times in a row, and we asked about, does that create some sort of a rivalry, and he agreed. He said, yeah, it's like a Stanley Cup playoff series. You end up really developing a rivalry and a dislike for the other team as Adelaide comes in, shot on goal, saved by Smith. And here's Glass. Glass just bumps the puck back to Venus. Venus is pressured. That puck comes back out around, and Venus has it again. We try to get it to Glass. Glass's attempt is kept in by Arps just temporarily as it bounces over the boards and out of play.
Nice chance for the Sirens just before. I think it was Calabria had a shot on goal.
Face off won by the Rush. Puck bounces off the netting, stays in play. It's Edney. Just loses her footing. Well, that might have been Brunt. My apologies. Venus just passes the puck back to Tahima. Tahima tries to find Moldaner. Tahima follows it up and forechecks in after her own pass. Shot on goal, just blocked away there by Lakari. Now it's Tupper at the blue line. Tupper tries to get it in the middle. That's picked off. And Vanning will skate back after it. Her pass just goes a little bit ahead. And the Sirens are able to gain possession. Only temporarily as Cebulski now fights for it. A good play from Sydney. Battle here in the neutral zone now. Tupper not wanting to, trying to seal the boards off, and does well as Adelaide retake possession now. Holub can't get to it, and Moroniuk just dumps the puck in. Roberts will collect for the Sirens and start the breakout, but picked off again. Aggressive forecheck here by Ferrier. Ferrier has Cebulski in front. Shot goes wide. Again, Cebulski. In behind the net now. Shot from in front just goes wide. Cebulski now. Centers, no one's there. And Sydney are able to clear the zone. Here's Venus. Eludes the forechecker, has another one in Bikini. Puck stays in the zone. Well kept in by the Sirens as Edney takes a tumble. We'll have a whistle, and it looks like another power play.
Yeah, tripping penalty against Langevin. So now it's going to be a late power play for the Sirens. A lot of wing play in this period, Gordon. Not a lot through centre ice. Maybe it's the lack of an ice cut, some tired legs out there.
Certainly makes a difference. Face-off, scramble, draw. That's one nicely good support from the wing to win that face-off. And here's Arps. Arps with a shot from distance. Good attempt. That's stopped, and Venus now trying to get the puck out. Doesn't make it through. That's Roberts. Nicely kept in. Roberts and Arps now. Roberts. Centering pass. Gets through, shot on. Saved by Smith.
Just see on that last play, Kate Leavitt in front of Smith there. So the Sirens are trying to get some traffic in front of Archie Smith to take away the eyes, maybe get a tip in.
Some consternation here from the Sydney bench as Adelaide taking their time, getting players out on the ice. The linesperson's being very generous here as the face-off is won back by Sydney. Puck comes across, but no one's there. And Adelaide are able to relieve the pressure and clear, and Edney with the puck being harangued by Molthaner. Edney just using her other arm to keep the pressure off. Dumped on the ice, no call. Puck now at the corner. Edney follows the distance. That nearly goes through. Smith dives across and the puck just goes wide. Another opportunity here for Sydney. Centering feed doesn't make it, just bounces over the stick. And Adelaide are able to clear.
I think the Sirens thought they had that in the back of the net.
It certainly looked like a couple of players lifted their arms in celebration. A bit premature. As Sydney. Now, here's Moroniuk has created a breakaway. Moroniuk, her backhand just goes wide. I don't know if Lakari got a touch on that. But that was a great opportunity short-handed. Here's an opportunity developing for the Sirens. Couldn't get the puck to Roberts, who had a bit of space on the right wing. And now Adelaide will clear. Moroniuk fires a puck on Lakari out of anger more than anything from the neutral zone. And here's Tahima. Tahima now in neutral ice. Great stick work by Ferrier. Great work. Backhander just hits the side netting. Final minute of the period. Shot on goal is stopped by Lakari.
Nice save by Lakari. We take it back to that play by Moroniuk. Gives you a bit of a glimpse as an Adelaide Rush fan of what to expect this season. And when we spoke to head coach Joey McDougall, he did say that a slightly more defensive-minded centre player, but not on that occasion.
And here's an opportunity for Sydney as the final minute. Shot on goal and it's in! Off the post and in! Ava Calabria has tied this game up right in the twilight moments of the second period.
What a beautiful goal with Calabria. You see here, just take the puck away from the blue line. Goes alone into the offensive zone. Just snipes it past Archie Smith. Terrific goal. The Sirens level it up 2-2 late in the period.
Well, Sydney hit a post and it went out earlier. They've hit a post and it's gone in this time. What a game we have now. The total complexion of the game has changed with the scores tied here at 2 apiece.
You just see the skates too of Calabria just changing the angle a little bit on the shot, which might have put Archie Smith off initially, able to get it past.
Face-off won by the Sirens. Is there time for another goal before time expires for either of these teams? Puck along the half wall. Adelaide is able to get it out into neutral ice. And the puck goes over the boards and out of play.
Sets us up for a terrific third period now, Gordon. We know from the Adelaide series, both teams, it was a tight contest, an arm wrestle. We're getting the same here today.
Draw won by Adelaide. Puck just lifted into the neutral zone. Adelaide chasing after it now through Langevin and Molthaner. This is a different forward group out here. It's Langevin in between Molthaner and Aris. Normally that's Tahima. So we'll keep an eye on that for the third period. As the second period expires, we are tied at 2-2. We will have a longer break, of course, with the ice cut. Your thoughts on the second period, Andrew?
Just a real arm wrestle, and it's what we've come to expect between the two teams. I felt the Sirens really got their offensive game going in that period as well, generating chances, had a few power play opportunities.
So stay tuned. We'll be back in 15 minutes or so. You are watching AWIHL TV, powered by Sportscast Australia. Nice. Off the rebound from being converted on. And now Adelaide, a little mini break here. Shot saved by Lakari. In behind the net. Shot for Tupper. Saved. And it's a goal. I think that was Maya Tupper that may have got the last little. Good dangles from Cryan to gain the zone. Shield button hook. Pass it back to Edney, who fires a shot, and it's a goal from Venus has Bikini coming in quickly. Bedell back to Venus, shot on and saved by Lakari. Whistle went, and there was
not on that occasion.
And here's an opportunity for Sydney as the final minute. Shot on goal, and it's in off the post and in. Ava Face off there, won back by the Sirens. And we'll have another face off as the puck goes out of play. Face-off draw won there by the Sirens. Here's Gabby Arps, just fires the puck down into the Adelaide end. Here's Grace Kalambokis. Kalambokis tries to wrap it around, only gets as far as Moon. Moon with a shot that's blocked and over the boards and out of play. 2-2 game here, tied up in the third. This is a familiar setting for these teams. Both times in Adelaide, the scores were tied in the third period. Let's see who can break the deadlock in this one. Edney able to win the draw, but only temporarily. Aris gets control of the puck, fires it down the other end. Icing is waved off. Sirens will regroup. Linesperson takes a bit of a tumble to the delight of the crowd. Hopefully they're okay. Puck chipped in. Tupper in the corner to retrieve it. Stolen there by the Sirens. Good play. Tipped in on goal. Saved by Smith. Shot from distance. That's in front of the net. There's a scramble and Pekini can't get a stick on it. Molthaner tries to rim it round the board. Stopped into Sirens. Grade A scoring chances. Stopped by Smith. Now they clear. Here's an opportunity for Ferrier. Ferrier showing the wheels. Shot on. Saved by Lakari.
End-to-end hockey, Gordon. Unbelievable. The Sirens just peppering the goal the other end. Lily Roberts keeping it in at the blue line just to continue that attack. And then Ferrier just breaking clear with speed. Lakari up to the challenge.
What a sequence. It's good to be able to draw some breath after that sequence as Adelaide win the puck, but the Sirens are able to gain control. And now they're on the breakout. Here's Newmark chasing after it on the forecheck. Tupper, her pass into the neutral zone to Cebulski. Cebulski now in the offensive zone. There's a bit of a battle in the corner here. And back up to the blue line for Venus. Venus finds an option in Venning. Venning at the half wall, tries to center. That's blocked. Venning tries to cycle down low, picked off. And now Venus providing some cover. That's good awareness by Venus. Just to come back into the neutral zone and prevent a Sydney Sirens breakaway from developing. Kept in at the line. But back out by the Sirens, and now Venus just turns around. Dumps the puck in. Bit of back and forth here between neutral ice and the Sydney zone. Back into Sydney's defensive zone. Here's Arps. Back up to the half wall. That's chipped out. Hollard passes it across to Tupper. Drop pass. Shot on. That just goes wide. Tupper tries to center back into the middle. Opportunity for the rush. Can't get onto it. Puck comes into the zone. That'll be offside. And that might come all the way back down the other end for a deliberate offside, Andrew.
Nice backhand pass from Tupper along the boards, just centering it into the center for an opportunity. But you called it well, Gordon, on that last play. Kirsty Venus playing a left side defense, just moving over to the right into the center of the ice just to grab that puck and clear the danger when the Sirens look like they're going to break. We've seen a lot of Venus get into the offensive attack and score some goals, but just showing her defensive awareness there.
Edney right up in Kate Tahima's grill there. Just we'll take a moment. We have the sponsor graphic up on the screen. If you can support the companies that support the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League, That is a good thing. Thank you for your support of the Sirens, ARW Electrical, Skaters Network, Wayward Tap Room, and the Ranch Hotel as Archie Smith covers up that puck for another whistle. And the Adelaide Rush partners, Peak Conditioning and Coaching, Coden, and Parabellum. I know they do quite a lot of work with the Rush with training and off-ice conditioning. So thank you too for your support of the Adelaide Rush. Face-off won by the Rush, and Cebulski will just go for a cycle. Pass to Aris. Just temporarily stymied there by the Sirens. Looked like Tupper held her hands up in innocence, and I think that's a clear sign she'll be going to the box.
Yeah, I think it could be an interference call. Lily Roberts just getting back defensively, collides with Tupper.
So that is the 8th penalty that has been called against the Adelaide Rush so far this game. The Sydney Sirens have 1 power play goal so far. They will be looking to get a go-ahead goal here on their 8th opportunity. The puck not cleared. Here's Brunt. Brunt centering feed. And nice little poke check by Smith as Newmark goes into the boards a little bit hard and gingerly gets up. Hopefully she is okay, staying up on the ice. Here's York. York back up to the blue line. Back to Brunt. Brunt. Her shot goes wide. Here's York. Cycles it back to Newmark. Here's Newmark in the corner. Corner has Cryan as an option. Uses her. Cryan. Back to Newmark. Back to Cryan. Nice little tap pass, and here's an opportunity. It's Tash Barrier on a breakaway. Shoots and saved by Lakari. Good position, good pad. Took away the lower part of the net. And Newmark now with the puck as Sydney breaks out of their zone. They'll change a few players here. Puck is dumped in. Cryan after it. Skates over it. And Adelaide's able to clear, but only as far as the neutral zone. Edney, nice little spin move to evade the pressure. Just loses control of the puck, and Adelaide are able to clear. And is this... Oh, it looked like Moroniuk was impeded, and yes, there will be a penalty shot. We have a penalty shot here.
Just worried out of the puck from the speed of Moroniuk. And the Adelaide Rush will have a penalty shot to get the go-ahead goal.
I think they've called it now as a power play, but I saw the ref point for a penalty shot. Must have had a discussion and changed their mind that it was not a clear scoring opportunity. So it'll be 4-on-4 hockey.
Well, we know how aggressive the Rush are, even when on the penalty kill. And the Sirens are just caught napping a couple of times.
They certainly have some good speed. And here's Aris now. In behind, has Malthaner. That's the go-ahead goal. It's 3-2 for the Adelaide Rush.
Nice bit of work behind the net. Caitlin Malthaner, she got the goal. Is that Aris behind the net?
Yeah, Nat Aris.
Nice bit of work. Just to cycle around, get it in front.
Here's Edney now. Edney chips the puck in past the defender. In after it, has Calabria up at the blue line. Doesn't like that option. Tries to go cycle down low. Adelaide are first to get to the puck. Has a bit of time and space. Pass just goes wide. This might be called back for icing, and indeed it is.
It's a bit of a sucker punch goal, that one from the Rush. The Sirens, they were on the power play. They were looking quite good. cycling the puck around, getting some shots on goal on Smith, and then a couple of just breakout chances, and then they draw the penalty themselves, and then they get the go-ahead goal.
So credit to Sierra Moroniuk for the drawing that penalty call, as Aris is able to get the puck up to Tupper, but Lakari denies any chance there.
Just once again, just using their speed, the Rush. Just looks like they've got an extra step at the moment.
You wouldn't be able to tell that they travel, that they're the traveling team in this one, that's for sure, as Venus controls at the blue line, uses Ferrier, back up to Venus, back down low, the captain, back up to Venus. Venus has an option across ice, uses her, shot on, goes up high, that looked like it might have bounced in behind Lakari. Still applying pressure now, Adelaide. And Lakari covers up the puck. Good work by Lakari.
Yeah, Lakari not too happy either. After a shot on goal in that play, just a bit of a nudge and a push. Not happy with the treatment in front of goal.
Now, have we had another? Well, have a look at the penalty box. If an Adelaide player is being led into the box for the ninth power play for the Sydney Sirens, there's a bit of a discussion.
I don't think you generally change the official's mind, do you, Gordon?
Yeah, but it's well done to the officials for giving the players the time of day and taking the time to explain, what's happening, what's going on. We just need an earpiece, Andrew, to be privy to the conversation, so we have the same information. Face off won by the Sirens. Unsportsmanlike conduct called on Sierra Moroniuk. And Adelaide are able to clear. Arps just turns around. That puck goes to Edney. Edney tries to get it across into the middle. Doesn't get through. And a little touch shot by Aris nearly goes on goal. Here's Tupper. Adelaide are applying pressure here. And here's Aris. Centering pass, that doesn't go according to plan for the Rush, and it's touched, and we'll have a whistle.
Really interesting to start this period. We're nearly halfway through this period. It just feels like the Sirens just haven't got their wheels going in this third period.
Face-off won by the Sirens. Now, can they equalise on the power play? Edney, backhand pass, that's stolen. Great work by Adelaide to cause problems in the neutral zone. And they're in first after it. Centering pass doesn't quite get cleanly to Tahima. Here's Venning. Venning just fires it towards the net. Puck comes back around. And you hear Coach Gabe Robledo calling for the stretch pass. As Adelaide gain possession in their own zone. Ferrier clears that puck all the way down on Lakari. And Lakari plays it out for the team to regroup. Edney chips that puck, and puck comes out of the zone again. Here comes Cryan, trying with speed now through the neutral zone. Tries the dig, doesn't quite get through. Here's York now with a clear lane. What a save by Smith. Another shot by Sydney. That goes wide. Another shot. That doesn't get through. And now the puck exits the zone. Golden opportunity there for Lucy York. Can't solve Smith though. Batting now and behind the net. Passes back up to Aris. Aris gonna have some pressure from Calabria. Fires it round. And the puck finally exits the zone, but only temporarily. Here's Calabria again. Calabria has looked very good so far. Calabria cycling, passes up high. Puck gets cycled back down low. Battle in the corner. Here's Leave It in the corner, battling away. And the Rush are able to gain possession. And now Sydney steal the puck in neutral zone. Fired from distance, doesn't get through. That was a good shot by Leave It. And Adelaide are just content to clear. Tahima barreling in after it on her opposite number on Roberts. And Tahima causing havoc in the offensive zone. Bodies are flying. Referees didn't see anything in that. And good sealing off of the wall. Keeps the puck in the zone there by Tupper. Sydney, another chance to clear. Doesn't quite make it out. And finally Sydney are able to get it out of the zone. Some tired legs, no doubt. Here's Tahima. Now Tupper. Tupper with a shot from distance. Adelaide again, another shot, doesn't get through. Good defense by the Sirens. Excellent defense. Not letting that shot getting through. And immediately initiating the breakout. Callum Bokus, pressured by Edney. Has her stick lifted. Still manages to get the puck up the wall. But kept in the zone by the Sirens. And finally cleared. Langevin just dumps the puck in on Lakari. Lakari covers up and we'll have a face-off.
I think it's a penalty, Gordon, for tripping. But I tell you what, that play earlier, it was emerging talent v emerging talent. Lucy York v Archie Smith, one-on-one, and Smith was able to make the save. But that's the future of the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League right there. Those two players.
Future of Australian national teams too, I feel. As the Adelaide Rush get their second opportunity on the power play. Here's Langevin. Just shoots that into the corner for Cebulski to chase. Langevin now trying to keep it in. That's good work there by the Sirens to clear the puck. And now Venus regroups. Pressured by Cryan. Nice dangles by Venus. Gains the zone. Drop pass. Shot goes wide. Venus in the corner. And that puck, I think it hit the lines person. The door is open there in the corner. Moroniuk just cuts to the middle of the ice. Still able to have a skate. Back up to the blue line. Behind the net now. Tahima was calling for the pass. Didn't get to her. And the puck has cycled back around. It's Moroniuk in the other corner now. Has Venus up high, uses her. They swap. Moroniuk will go for a change. And here's Tahima with a clear lane. That's stopped by Lakari. Malthaner now, she circles. And the puck just skips over Tahima's stick and out of the zone, and we'll have a whistle.
Good save from Lakari. Tahima just rips one. Found some space out into the right-hand side, but Lakari with a great save to keep the Sirens in it.
Lakari's done a really good job of taking away the bottom of the net. The lower half of the net just it seems to be well covered by Lakari.
Had a terrific game this afternoon, Lakari. Come up with what we could describe as possibly the save of the season earlier. Beautiful glove save.
So I don't know if a bench penalty has been called on the Adelaide Rush, but we just saw Sarah Wise skating towards the penalty box. I didn't think Wise was on the ice. So it might be a too many players on the ice penalty for the Rush, which would be the second time this game that's happened, if that is indeed the case.
It just opens up the door now for the Sirens to get that levelling goal. They time out by the Sydney Sirens. Such a tight contest, Gordon, and it's something that we're prone to expect from these two teams, going right down to the wire.
To see the AWIHL League partners, Ice Hockey Australia, of course, who run the league, and so grateful for the funding, Nasuto, SportsLink Travel, and of course, broadcast partners, Sportscast Australia. Appreciate Sportscast Australia coming on board with the league at late notice. Didn't have much runtime. I think about 8 days between being given the contract for the broadcast and the start of the season. So they've done a wonderful job in getting the season, putting it together, and getting the broadcast up and running. It's fantastic to be able to watch people watch from Sydney to Saskatoon. So it's wonderful to have for the league as Nat Ayres clears the puck up, chases after it, and is just beaten to the park by the Sirens. That was a dangerous opportunity there. Kalambokas clears the zone. Sirens regrouping, but stolen by Tupper. Good stick work to avoid the tripping call. And is that Naoka Wallard in net, Andrew?
Your eyes are probably better than mine, Gordon. As we see Papa get to her feet.
It's either Ella Lakari with a changed mask to a white mask, or it's Naoka Wallard. I know we chatted with head coach Gabriel Blado, and he did mention about Naoka Wallard. You know, she didn't have a great start, I think, to her AWIHL career. Mentioned, you know, nerves might have been an issue. It's always hard playing in your first game, but maintain the fact that the coaching staff is really confident in her ability. So it's a real sign of faith to put her out in a situation like this, where Sydney are definitely well and truly in this game. Newmark now just taking a spin. Now it's Cryan. Cryan gets the puck up to Newmark. Newmark tries to drop it to Cryan. That was still onside according to the referees. Bikini battling forward in the corner, loses out to Venus. Venus now fighting both Bikini and Newmark. 2 against 1. Bikini trying to dig it out, and does. Good work by Bikini. Looked like Newmark took a tumble, assisted potentially by Venus. As Venus ties up Newmark, and they're able to clear the puck. Sydney try to get in again, but Adelaide releases the pressure. Newmark passes across. It's Bikini now. Bikini in, isn't able to get a shot away. Good recovery from Venus. Puck is cycled out. That was almost an opportunity if the puck got to Tash Ferrier. The referee is holding his arm up here. I think that was for the delayed offside. Moroniuk gets the puck in the zone. Battle, but Sydney wins. Back around the boards to Payne. Payne gets it out to Roberts. Nice pass through neutral ice, but stolen by Tupper. Great work by Tupper up to Aris. And Arps does well, retrieving that puck in the defensive zone. It's Sydney's turn now. Putting the puck in deep on Archie Smith. Smith just bats it into the corner. And Adelaide clears. Big chase here. It's a 2-on-0. Tahima centers for Bedell, but disrupted, and Weller stood her ground. Puck comes down the other end now in the corner. York fighting for it. York has it. Has Bikini in the middle. Finds her. Bikini! Shot from point blank range is saved by Smith. Great chance by Bikini. Bikini has it again. In behind the net. In front for York, and that goes wide. Good active sticks by the Rush. Here's Moon from distance. Fires it on net, and that is gloved by Archie Smith.
A great couple of minutes for the Sirens here, really pressuring the net, trying to get that equaliser. At the other end, Lily Roberts on the back check, just saving the day, keeping the Sirens in it. And the Bikini, the couple of chances there. Archie Smith, rock solid.
Face off one cleanly, a little too cleanly, as it goes back into the Sirens' own end, and they'll need to reset in the neutral zone. Final minutes here of the third period. This has been a great contest, great fight from both teams. As it's Jamie Lunn, who scored a beauty earlier in the game, fires a shot on goal. That's saved by Wellard. And the Rush. Oh, nice little move there by Brunt to get the puck out of the zone and draws a penalty. We're going to have another Sydney Sirens power play.
Here we go, Gordon. Late in the game, the Sirens will get a power play opportunity. And I just feel like in the last few minutes, the Sirens are really starting to push. I see Brunt there using some speed and using their hands to get through the neutral zone.
He certainly had some good options. That save by Archie Smith on Bikini was a vital one, as Adelaide are able to win the face-off and clear the zone. And of course, racing after it, causing havoc on the forechecks. Steals the puck, fired in front by Malthaner. Doesn't get it on goal. Sydney are able to recover, but that was dangerous. And here's Newmark now. Newmark with a pass. Nice pass to Edney, backhand. Saved by Smith.
Well, that was one of the things that Gabriel Blado spoke about heading into the contest. If the Rush are going to push forward like they going end to end and strong on the forecheck, they want to catch them out of position.
Another face-off draw, won by Adelaide. That's Tupper from her knees, making sure that puck gets in behind the goal to Tahima. Tahima just flips it up against the boards. Edney retrieves that, doesn't let it leave the zone. Fired across by Roberts. The Sirens can't get a stick on it though, and it's cleared out by the Rush all the way down the other end. You have to think maybe it's tempting to take the goalie out while you're on the power play, as the puck goes over the bench and out of play.
Willie Roberts had a great chance there with the feed from Edney, but being a right-handed shot, just couldn't take it first time and had to swivel the body and try and get the puck over to have a shot on goal.
Good puck battle here. Won by the Rush temporarily, but it's Sydney with possession and neutral ice. They've gained the zone now. Fired from distance. Doesn't get through. Still in the zone, and now it's cleared by the rush. Arps is after it. Cebulski is going to ask questions of her. Payne. Pass through the middle now. And here's Leave It. Leave It. Passes back. That just goes wide. Line is held by Arps. Well done, Gabby Arps. But finally, the Rush are able to clear. We hear the call. Just seconds left on the power play. The Adelaide Rush player will exit the box. And here's Bikini. Bikini's shot is blocked. Tahima gets the puck out into neutral ice. And now, here's a chance for the Rush. Shot from distance. I think that was a tired player for the Rush, and Wellard was able to make the save. Back into the neutral zone. Here's Tupper. Puck's in deep. This is where you want it for if you're the Adelaide Rush. This is not where you want it if you're the Sydney Sirens. Pass comes across. Here's Kalambokas. She'll just dump the puck in behind the net. Adelaide chasing after it. Sydney wins it, but Aris keeps that puck in. Here's Ferrier. Final minute of play. Pass in front, shot. Just goes wide in behind the net. And now, a nice little deep. Check out that deep by Hannah Cryan to pull that off in that position. Little toe drag shot that goes up high and over the net. Battle now in behind the boards. You can hear the calls of move it. Puck comes out in front. Here's Tori Cebulski. Cebulski now has some space. Has an option in front, and the game ends. The Adelaide Rush have won away from home with a 3-2 victory over the Sydney Sirens. What a contest.
Hannah Cryan at the end there, going all alone, nearly tying it up. But the Adelaide Rush, great performance. Travel away on away ice to pick up the win, get their third win of the season. A gripping contest again, Gordon. These two teams, they've shown this season, it's just an arm wrestle, end-to-end hockey. Great chances, great saves.
We've had potentially one of the saves of the season and some beautiful goals scored in today's game. We'll see what tomorrow morning's contest holds. These teams are right back at it again in about 13 hours' time, or 14 hours' time here at the Macquarie Ice Rink. Thank you for joining us. It'll be an intriguing contest. I think it was good from the Sydney Sirens' point of view to be down 2-0 and to fight back and to bring the game even.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see that they're building the Sirens. You can see that there's plenty of talent there. The highlighted in that last play from Hannah Cryan. Wellard coming into the game looked pretty comfortable between the pipes as well.
The win puts Adelaide Rush top of the league in points percentage. They were tied with the Melbourne Ice, who have played 2 more games. But now they overtake the Melbourne Ice on points percentage. Still 1 point behind in the standings, the Melbourne Ice having played 1 more game. So it'll be intriguing to see what happens in tomorrow's contest. Thank you for joining us at AWIHL TV, powered by Sportscast Australia. For Andrew McDougall and Gordon Goodenough, good evening, and see you next time.
to the following partners: Nesuto Apartments, Sportslink Travel, and Sportscast Australia for helping bring this sport to the fans. See you next time.